How do we not realize that we don't even have control of our minds anymore? This is something that I am well and truly a victim of. It was only until about a year ago where I really started to think, how can I get my mind back? How have I let it go this far? My mind was so shaped and controlled by everyone and everything around me. And I guess I woke up one day. I started questioning the things they told me to believe. I started questioning the things I saw on screens. I started questioning all the things I heard from other people. Now, I don't mean this in a paranoid way. It more so feels like I've been enlightened and I now have the ability to choose what shapes me and choose how much I can give away. So, what were some of the core factors? I stopped scrolling without reason. Now, social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, they can be great and very useful for inspiration, meal ideas, or help with travel advice. So the first thing you need to do is either cut off all social media altogether or only use it for what you need it for, like keeping in touch with parents, friends, work, or like I said, using it as a tool to actually help you achieve something. And secondly, you need to stop watching the news and try and avoid all news as much as you can, because whether we want to admit it or not, what we hear, see, and talk about all sits in our subconscious mind, and as it sits there, it has the ability to change how we act, think, and speak. So focus on your own news. Focus on, again, the news you want to hear. The news you want to hear about your family and your friends. Maybe it's work related or a new goal or a hobby. And thirdly, this has a similar effect to the news and how that works. But it's music and podcasts and the radio channels we listen to. Now, I know in most cases it is harmless. However, that is part of the music's and radio stations and podcasts' deceptive nature to actually, again, shape your thoughts, shape your actions, and shape how you speak. Because a lot of the things that we hear can be quite negative things that are trying to be normalized, and they're pushed so easily in front of us. They're right in our ears and under our eyes. And because all your mates are listening to it too, and people you know have heard it and seen it, we tell ourselves that it's normal, but it's not. So you have to just open your mind a little bit to what you expose yourself to and to what you're subconsciously consuming and letting your mind be shaped by. But luckily, the thing is, we will always have that choice. And if you do feel like you've lost your mind a little bit, you can get it back. You can find it again. And you don't need to let go of it, because you always have and you always will be in control of your mind. Sometimes we just need a little reminder. So if you try your best to avoid those things and implement the better habits into your life, you'll be very shocked at how quickly you'll regain the control over your mind. If you're after a better life just in general, mentally and physically, consider subscribing, because there's a lot of good stuff spoke about on this channel.